Graduating high school, man, it was an amazing feeling. You know what I'm saying? Being able to walk that stage, hear your name. Even though I didn't graduate with my friends, you know, because I went to another school, I still made the best of it. So, you know what I'm saying? That part was amazing.
That shit crazy. Shit crazy on me, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Before I was college, I wanted to go to college, but part of me didn't. I didn't really want to play sports in college, like run track. I ran track my whole life, and I kind of feel like I got burned out of it. I wasn't that excited, but I was like, I'm gonna just go and give it a shot. So
I just want to say I will be continuing my journey at Southwestern Assemblies of God University.
that's pretty much how college went.
we got the studio, you know what I'm saying?
First, it was cool, but that took a turn quick. It literally looked like jail cells. I remember like brick walls. Room was very, very small, dirty. Water used to leak from the toilet. Shit was crazy. Then I started going through heavy depression. Deep depression. Started feeling alone, feel like I didn't really have friends. Cause I was away from my friends, you know. I'm not really. At the time I wasn't really an open person. I was real quiet to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going through depression real bad. I remember every day I used to wake up, I used to be like, bro, I want to go home. I don't even want to be here. I remember just that feeling. Like, I want to just drop out. I remember that night calling my mom. I'm like, Mom, I'm finna drop out. I'm tired of this. She kind of was iffy about it. I ended up dropping out though. I remember that night I had told the deans, I was like, bro, I got somewhere to go. I'll be back Monday. They like, alright. I ended up giving away my printer, stuff from my bed, my snacks. I was just getting rid of all my stuff. And I would pack my clothes up, and the next morning I left. At first I was happy I dropped out. And depression kicked back in.
I made this video so when I blow up, I can have something to look up on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no nigga that's faking it till you make it. I really want to make it out of here.
Because I felt like I let my family down. Because my mama was kind of on me. Because, you know, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just at the crib, no job. I mean, I was door dashing, but that shit really wasn't no job. So I just felt like I let my people down. I started regretting me drop out. I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Maybe I should have stayed. Maybe I shouldn't have did it. One day, my auntie used to cut my hair on Charlotte. She used to cut my hair, and one day I was getting a chop. I was finna go on a job interview, I think. And you know, when you go on a job interview, the first thing you're looking at is how much you getting paid. So it was like $14 an hour. I think all I had to do was wash cars, something like that, and I was really excited about going on the interview. And my auntie cut my hair fast. When I handed her the money, that's when it hit me. I'm like, man, I need to be doing this. I think, and I had mentioned it to my auntie, kind of mentioned it to my mom, but it wasn't really like a thing, like really mentioned. Like, it wasn't really a thing that I took serious for real. It was just a one thought. And she, my mama signed me up for Barber School. She telling me that I gotta go to Barber School. I remember I was real nervous at first because I ain't never cut hair before. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really, I'm not in that field. I thought you already had to know how to cut hair, you know what I'm saying? So be starting off from scratch was totally different. So I remember going in there and talking to BJ at 5 Star. That's the college I went to, and everything he telling me, like, I ain't even believing him. Like man, this cap. He telling me, he just telling me, man, you can make $700 a day, woo woo woo. I'm like, nah, not from cutting hair. Like, for some reason, it just didn't click. But I went on and gave it a shot. So at first we started off on mannequins. I was the only one that asked to take my mannequin home, and I would practice all night on that mannequin. Just practice. Get the edge up right. And slowly it started paying off.
You're watching barber videos. That's how you get good. That's how you get better.
Once I got familiar with cutting hair, like doing like the basics, like the edge up, you know what I'm saying? Everything, like the shape up, the edge up. I started, it was time to move to like a real person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you went from cutting on mannequins to a human. And I remember my first client I ever cut was an old man in barber school. It was an old man. And it was all even with the edge up. And I made that man so happy. And, my support system was kind of like, because I had some family members that didn't want me to cut them. And then I had a lot of friends that didn't want me to cut them. So I really had to practice on, like, my stepdad. He let me practice on him. My brother-in-law, he let me practice on him. My grandpa. You know what I'm saying? I may forget about some people, but it was like a handful of people that let me practice on them. So I had to go to school every day. You know what I'm saying? Because in barber school, you cut walk-ins.
I just got done cutting 3 hairs today.
You get to practice on them. So in order for me to learn how to cut, I had to cut on people. So I was in barber school from like 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock at night. I went to barber school every day.
Just cause it's my birthday don't mean I ain't finna put in no work, man. Y'all come check me out, man. 5 Star Elite Face, man. If y'all trying to get a chop, I'm gonna be here till 10 to 1 o'clock. Then I'm leaving, I'm going home.
Only time I missed is that 1 week when I had COVID. I had to go on quarantine. But other than that, I was in there every day. I was grinding.
You're fake.
Oh, wait.
It look like it do more than just like
I tested everybody.
Yeah, man, we in the shop.
Like, for real. I used to go to Walmart. Right around the corner from the shop. I used to go to Walmart, just pass out cars for like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Some people throwing the cars on the ground, but I'm still out there in the heat, just passing out them cars, just hoping and praying. And every client that I had, you know what I'm saying? Every client that gave me opportunity, and I tried my best on every cut, and I just try to make them feel good, and people just started like messing with me for real. I remember my goal was to have 50 clients, like going to barber school to the shop. I think I walked out with like right at 90 or close to 100. It was one of them, bro. I walked out with a lot of clients, man. And some of them still support me to this day for sure. Going from the barber school to the barber shop was a big jump. Like, in the barber school, I was getting a little bit. I was getting paid off of tips, really. But in the barber shop, all that money's yours. So you go from charging like $5 to charging $30. And it was a big jump. So at first I used to be scared. You know what I'm saying? I used to be scared to like charge You know what I'm saying? It just felt like I was robbing him. I don't know. It just, every time I used to cut hair, I had that mindset as you just started, but you know, so I didn't really realize how good I was. But yeah, that was a big jump. So I remember the first day in the shop, I made like $200, man. And I only worked, 2 hours, 3 hours? And I ain't never made that much money in a day, so I was just turned up. And like, I used to make that in a week. You know what I'm saying? A week in barber school, that's how much money I probably made, like $100 or $150. So making that the first day in the shop, bro, it was just a big shocker. So I really started turning up. I started promoting like crazy. I started making YouTube videos. I was just trying to put my name out there. I'm making TikToks. So me and my mom, like, we close and everything. Like, we didn't get into it. It was just time for me to move out. You know what I'm saying? I was just ready. So I got my own crib. It was like one of the best feelings I ever had.
And every day is a grind. Every day you gotta be better than what you was before, you feel me?
Then after I got the crib, I started buying jewelry.
What's up, man? It's Choppedbylee, man. I hope everybody having a good day. And let's stay motivated, let's stay pushing, let's stay grinding, and let's ball out.
I just started spazzing out, but not spazzing out like in a crazy way. It was just spazzing out of joy, just being able to like buy things that I always wanted that, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't afford, you know, back then. It was just a blessing. One of my goals when I cut hair, of course I'm trying to give a good haircut, but really I'm just trying to make sure all my clients is happy, like they feeling good, you know what I'm saying, they not depressed or they not down. My papa, he raised me. He took care of me, really. You know what I'm saying? My grandparents.
Hey, Daddy. Daddy. Hey. What's
You know what I'm saying? They babysitted me every day. You know, they fed me. You know what I'm saying? Made sure I was straight. While my mom was at work, she said I didn't like daycare. She said I hated daycare. I didn't like it. I just wanted to be under my granny and papa. And my pop's relationship was real strong every day. I'm talking about every day I'm with him. He was just somebody I never thought I'd lose, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I ran track, he went to all of my track meets.
Go James! Go James! Go James! Go James! Where?
Go James!
Go boy!
And I lived with him, man. It was just coming home to him. Like, that was just something I just looked forward to, because he would just always make me feel happy, just always full of joy, always excited, always brought me whatever I wanted. If I asked him for $1,000, he would reach in his pocket and give it to me. No hesitation. I remember one day I'm cutting one of my clients. My mama called and she said they had to rush him to the hospital because he fell. As soon as I got done with that client, I rushed to the hospital. Now, my papa was diagnosed with prostate cancer a few years ago, and they told him he would only have months to live. So after the first year went by, the second year went by, we like, okay, I guess like that's cap. You know, we guess that's just not true. You know what I'm saying? Like he whooping this, like he beating cancer, but like he's strong. And he was strong. But it's like after that first day, he got rushed to the hospital when he fell. It kind of hit me that like I don't have much time with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be soon. So, every chance that I got, I was with him. I go to the hospital. I go wherever he at, cause he was in a little home. I go over there, check on him. I cut his hair. I buy him, cookies, books, anything. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to keep him happy. One night I'm finna go to sleep. My mom called me. She was like, Papa was having a hard time breathing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna make it through the night. At this time, my papa was put. At this time, my papa was already put on hospice. You know what I'm saying? Like, the doctors already, sent him home. Like I said, Mama had called me. She was like, Papa had a hard time breathing. Make sure you come see him tomorrow morning. Like, make sure you know what I'm saying, you go check up on him, you know what I'm saying? You got something to say, like, you know what I'm saying? I remember the next day I woke up, Xfinity was trying to, work on Wi-Fi, fix it up. And I was in a, I was in an okay mood. You know what I'm saying? I just woke up, so, so I'm talking to Xfinity, telling me what's wrong with my Wi-Fi, whatever. My phone ring, and my stepdad called. He said, I got some bad news to tell you. I already know. He said, oh, Papa didn't make it through the night. Well, he made it through the night, but he had died in the morning. He had just passed away. And I had cried instantly. The Xfinity dude in my house. And I remember as soon as he got done, I sped to the crib. I sped to my papa's house. I'm talking about, I pulled up to the house. And I get out the car and I just fall. I'm just crying. And my uncle, I'm just talking to him and crying. My stepdad came and mama came. They walked me in the house. And when I opened the door, you know what I'm saying, he was there. Like, his bed was in the living room. So when you open the door, he was in bed. He dead. He was dead. I walked over there and I cried, I yelled, I screamed. And I held his hand and I told him, I'm gonna make you proud. I told him, I'm gonna be rich, be successful, and I'm gonna make you proud. And I wasn't the same after that. I just wanted to be left alone. I was destroyed. And part of me still to this day is still destroyed.
And as I take my seat, I'm going to do one more thing. Today, the city of Houston, from the mayor's office and District B City Council member Tasha Jackson, has declared today to be Jimmy D. Bigham Day in District B. And I want to present to Sister Bigham this proclamation from City Hall, from the office of Tasha Jackson, City Council member District B, presenting to the family of Jimmy D. Bigham today and forevermore in the city of Houston. This will be recognized as Jimmy D. Bigham Day.
So after my pop's death, light hit me. You know what I'm saying? It showed me that you could be here now, and you could be gone, just like that. Cause I was there when they took his body. They zipped him up and took his body. It's just crazy how you go from living and to get treated like an object, and that just hit me real, real different. I had a dream. I was cutting hair. I was cutting my papa hair. And I said, it starts out with me saying, I don't want you to go. And he said, but I gotta go. But he said, I want you to be strong. And as we kept talking, as I kept cutting him, he was fading away. By the time I sprayed the alcohol on him, he was already gone. And that gave me motivation to cut my pop's hair. Now I try to do things to make me happy.
Yeah, hold on, bring the camera back. We gotta show him a cut now. Come on, do it right. Yeah, there we go. You know what I'm saying, Chop, man? That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Barber School edition. I said Barber School edition, Barber Shop edition.
Whether it's going out with friends,
Bro, chill, you don't make me feel worried.
chilling with the fam, I just make sure to be happy, just live life and be proud. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy life while I'm here. And nobody knew what I went through when I got home. Some days I just feel like, why am I here? What do I have to live for? Why is my life so bad? But everything has its purpose. So you just got to keep your head up and just push through.
What you doing, man?
You know what I'm saying? So I made this to let you know that you're not alone. I'm here for you.
I'm just trying to change lives. Some niggas traumatized. Them niggas traumatized. Yeah. They traumatized. They traumatized. Traumatized.